we may not have rights tomorrow.
Y'all, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up in my way.
Disney Plus.
Anyone else having a meltdown? I don't know how to do this.
Right now, I'm just not. I can't deal with this right now.
I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. Wait, I'm so stressed. I don't know how to handle this.
I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali.
Okay, you guys. Now, these lefties losing it, crying and acting a dang fool all over social media. Now, you guys notice they're all filming themselves. They're breaking down, but they're all filming themselves. Cut it out. Cut the cap out. If it was that serious, you would not be on TikTok filming yourself. Try again. We're not buying it. All for clicks and views. You guys understand attention is the new crack. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Cali B Tv. What's going on, y'all? What's going on with it? As you guys can see, I have this sister, this lovely sister on the screen, Amala Ekpunobi or Amala Ekpunobi. I hope I am pronouncing it right. Ooh, you guys with these names are killing me. Okay, yes, my beautiful young sister on the screen doing her thing. Big time, girl. I'm trying to be like you, young sister, okay? This is Cali B TV. What's up, girl? She has a huge channel. Okay, this young sister is doing it. I'm going to do like a compilation of different channels showing the Trump effect, showing the backlash after Trump won, how people are just crashing out. Celebrities are crashing out. News reporters are crashing out. People are crashing out all over. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being appreciative and grateful and thankful and saying, okay, let's actually do turn the page and let's look for a better America, because we have been going through hell the last 4 years. So this young sister is my first on the scene. Okay, so we are going to go back to her. We're going to go back to her. Celebrities are losing it after Trump wins. She is going to break it down. Look at her. She's just a little cutie. Isn't she pretty? Okay, so yes, we're going to check her out and we are going to review her rendition of the celebrities that are losing it after Trump's win. Let's go, girl.
And she has a filter on her face. That's fun.
This is why some of y'all states be getting hurricanes. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. This is why some of y'all states be getting hurricanes. As we all know, the hurricanes sort of hit the southeastern portion of the United States.
And again, Cardi B, I'm going to need you to focus on your baby number 3 and focus on your cheating lying husband. Okay, stay out of politics. I understand you like history and you're all enthralled with history and politics and all those things, but stay in a field you know what you're talking about, because clearly you don't know what you're talking about and you look very foolish. Okay, you already embarrassed yourself in front of the world for the whole world to see, girl. So I like you, Cardi B. You know, I rocks with you, but stay in your lane, girlfriend. You're way out of line and you're way out of pocket coming in on politics, which you clearly know nothing about. Because if you did, you would have known this train wreck for the last 3.5 years that we have been enduring. You would have spoke out on that, and you would not have been on that stage making a complete fool of yourself. Okay, you guys, let's go on to the next one. Let's go.
You can remain consistent in that opinion of her, because that seems to be her take about this election. There's nothing really to be gained from her commentary on this. Billie Eilish shares new Instagram story following Donald Trump's win. It's a war on women. I mean, I think the only thing that they have to substantiate this is that it's a woman who lost, and that they think their repro rights are going to be just blown off into the wind, rather than states deciding where they stand on abortion. So if you qualify that as a war on women, I guess it's a war on women. Never mind the women that voted for Trump.
Okay, and Billie Eilish, I don't know who you are, don't know who you be, and can care less about your comments or your opinion. Next.
Well-known actress. He states here, To my people, we turn to each other at the best of times as we do at the worst times. Our community is alive because we lift and take care of each other. We are not moved by bullshit. When we're afraid, we lean on each other. Right now, we are going to do exactly that. We are going to be there for each other. Do not be cynical.
Okay, Jack, I have no interest in you, so I'm gonna let my girl Amelia go off because I'm not thinking about you. I don't know who you are. If you're not on my radar, you're not that much of an importance, but my homegirl right here, she felt the need to go ahead and read you your whole entire rights. Let's go. Of what the hell you're talking about. And I don't know, don't care, and neither does my audience and my Calibians. We can care less about some old Jack. Jack, you whack, and we gonna go ahead and keep it moving.
Hey, next, LeBron James. LeBron James says he'll have to protect his daughter with Donald Trump winning the election. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris and the Democratic Party have endorsed have no issues with men competing in women's sports and can't even define what a woman is. Yeah, I mean, we'd have to protect women far more if Kamala Harris was the president of the United States. I'm not sure exactly how he's going to have to protect his daughter. I'm assuming this is yet another abortion narrative, which we're hearing from celebrities.
Okay, LeBron. Okay, with your white woman loving tail on the down low, we heard about you, brother. You and your sons. I'm not gonna put the baby son in there. We don't know if he's a bunny hopper. Anyway, so LeBron James said he'll have to protect his daughter. That's what he said. Okay, so this is just saying that he endorsed. So this Outkick person, whoever this Outkick person is, said that LeBron James said he'll have to protect his daughter with Donald Trump winning the election. And we're going to go on because that makes absolutely no sense. Outkick, make sure before you post something that it makes sense. Make sure it blends. So the person that comes back and reviews it will know what the hell you're talking about. Let's go.
Christina Applegate said this. Why? Give me your reasons why. My child is sobbing because her right as a woman may be taken away. Why? And if you disagree, please unfollow me. 194,000 likes on this. Let me remind you, Christina Applegate's daughter is 13 years old. Her 13-year-old daughter is sobbing.
You know what, Kelly from Married with Children, now I love you, girl, but you way out of pocket. Let's go back and see what the hell you whining and crying about, talking about your dang daughter. Your daughter is a young girl taking care of your behind, okay? Don't you have issues? That is the last thing that you need to be worried about. You need to be worried about that MS, that you have. I know that is a debilitating, very harsh ailment to have. That is not cool. I know her daughter takes good care of her, just like I think that Christina Applegate's mom had cancer and she took very good care of her mom. So again, Christina Applegate, you sound like a fool. Okay? Why? Give me your reasons why. You talking about abortion? Girl, what about those illegal aliens coming across that goddamn border? What about all those 350,000 plus children that's all up and through the sex trafficking? Christina, Kelly Bundy, what about them, girl? You sound goofy as hell. Your baby girl is only 13, 14 years old. What the hell are you talking about? Talking about please unfollow you. Girl, don't nobody follow you in the first place. Bye. Okay, on to the next one, y'all. Next. Girl, bye. Kelly Bundy, girl, bye. You sound crazy as hell. You need to be worrying about how you gonna get around, okay? You need to be worrying about your ailment. You need to be getting down on your knees if you can, girl, and hollering out to the Most High and asking him to help you through your ailment and through your sickness and through your weakness, girl. Now, we love you, Kelly, but get it together, girl. Don't be coming out here running your big old yapper, talking a bunch of nonsense. Let's go.
Now, meanwhile, this is the list of people that will apparently be leaving the country because of a Trump victory. Alec Baldwin, Whoopi Goldberg, John Legend, Chrissy Teigen, Rob Reiner.
These are the persons that are going to be leaving America because of the Trump victory. Oh, good. Okay, good. Alec Baldwin, aren't you the one that took somebody out? Aren't you the one that unalived somebody on your set and you didn't even get any charges? Oh, you leaving your white privilege? Alec Baldwin. AB, you leaving your white privilege? Goodbye and good riddance. See ya. Okay, who we got? Whoopi Goldberg, Celie. Now, Celie. Oh, Lord, Celie, haven't the whites then checked you and put you in check enough when you said some old Jewish comment talking about white on white and they suspended you off of the View? You coon. Okay, you foot shuffling coon. Girl, be quiet. We don't care. You tired and through anyway. Goodbye. John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. Oh, y'all are the DL couple, the flip-flopping, swinging couple. Funny looking couple, goodbye. I'm sick of you and your funny face looking, man face looking wife. Rob Reiner is meathead from All in the Family. Remember Archie Bunker used to be clowning him? He was the baby girl's husband. Meathead, you can go too. See ya. Barbara Streisand. Girl, the old Barbara Streisand with the nose. Girl, tired Cher. Girl, okay, Nancy Pelosi, all these old geezers. I thought these people had passed away anyway. Y'all still alive? Barbara Streisand still alive. Cher still alive. Nancy Pelosi hanging on by a thread. Hillary Clinton with your evil behind. We heard about you, girl. You evil as hell. So goodbye. Don't care. Don't care. Goodbye. 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 You're out of here. Okay. See ya. Okay, you guys. We on to the next one. Let's go. Next. All right, little sister. We on to the next one. The Devory Darkins Show. Okay, this is a hot YouTube channel. He is blowing up. He's off the charts. He's very professional. He's on point. And I have been checking out his content, and he breaks it down on the lefties losing it as well. So let's check out a couple of his picks for the lefties losing it. He's so calm and he's so cool, but he be clowning in his own little way. Okay, shout out to the Devory Darkins Show. Let's go, y'all. First up on the list on the Devory Darkins Show, this old tired Jen Psaki. She had some type of meltdown. She had to announce Trump being the victor, and she was just, it was just so painful for her to get the words out, to express herself. She was so disappointed. So let's hear this old skank out. Let's go.
Anti-democratic force, but he's just been elected democratically in our country. And here's what might be the hardest part to hear, but we have to talk about and we have to say, and it is a hard part to digest for all of us. But we have to be honest about what we saw in this election. Donald Trump was elected by expanding his support over a number of key groups.
Yeah, talk about low energy, right? Clearly, they have been deflated, okay? They really wanted Kamala Harris to win, we know. MSNBC is not really a respected news organization if you think about, if you're comparing them to CNN, ABC, CBS. I mean, they're not at the top, okay?
This is my homeboy, Devory Darkins Show, the Devory Darkins Show. I hope I am pronouncing your name right, brother. Okay, so he gets his clowns on. He does it in a very subtle way, though. Let's hear who he reports on as far as folks crashing out. This old tired, pathetic coon of a man. I don't even remember his name. What's his name? Reverend Al Sharpton. Okay, you guys, let's go.
Hispanic men, the numbers are coming in still a little early, but I think he did better with black men than was expected in the past. What do you think pushed that, especially with the Hispanic voters going for Donald Trump as much as they did? Because that made a big difference.
I think that a lot of it was he was able to sell a lot of Hispanic voters that immigration was a threat to them, that some of the people coming across the border was a threat to them. I think that we've got to be honest, among Hispanic men and black men, there's a lot of misogyny. And I think that we've got to deal with the reality that he appealed to this whole false macho thing that some black men and some Latino men went for. I think that we cannot sit around just bedwetting. We've got to deal with the reality, and we've got to deal with the situation as it is in our own communities.
Well, you guys won't be dealing with reality because you're claiming that she lost due to people being misogynistic and sexism, when really she lost because of the fundamentals. It's really that simple. The economy, stupid, right? Like, when people are stressing over their finances, why would they vote for Kamala Harris? She's part of the current administration. That makes no sense.
Exactly. Okay, so more black males voted for Trump this go round. More Hispanic, Spanish males voted for Trump. They're talking about, oh, it's this macho thing. No, they men. Don't nobody want no cackling woman leading nothing. Nobody is going to listen to what she's talking about. Why don't y'all understand that? Reverend Al Sharpton. Nobody wants to hear a cackling hen. I don't even want to hear no cackling woman. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Next. So the Darkins show is a great YouTube channel that I just recently found. Okay, so he always plays one of her old goofy clips in the beginning of his video. Let's go. Let's watch it, y'all. Let's go.
Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Earlier today, I spoke with President-elect Trump and congratulated him on his victory. I also told him that we will help him and his team with their transition.
Girl, bye. You need to help yourself.
Much took a page out of MSDNC's book about the excuses on why she lost this election. Why don't we start with how they were feeling about the results? Listen.
So, how you feel? I'll start. Yeah, go ahead. My takeaway is that the system works. We live in a democracy. People spoke. This is what people wanted. I vehemently disagree with the decision that Americans made, but I feel very, very hopeful that we have a democratic system in this country. We should value it. We should love it. We should protest if the situation arises that we need to protest, which I'm sure it will. And I've been through this before with Nixon. It's been very difficult. But boy, oh boy, do we have a country if we can keep it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she's giving you guys the standard response.
Always whining and complaining, especially this one. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get on her Twitter page. Girl, I am sick of you. I'm tired of you whining and crying and bitching and complaining. Girl, be quiet. Ooh, you are just so irritating. But she is on a talk show, The View. It's a bunch of old sea hags. A bunch of old, tired sea hags. Let's hear what this old sea hag is talking about. Let's go, y'all. Let me try to get it back to where we can see what she's talking about.
I don't know. I'm profoundly disturbed. I think if you
This is
look
Sunny,
at
y'all.
the New York Times this morning, the headline was America makes a perilous choice. I think that in 2016, we didn't know what we would get from a Trump administration, but we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry, not about myself, actually. I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher. I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that. So again, I'm profoundly disturbed that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution did not prevent someone who participated in an insurrection from becoming president of the United States.
All right, so I had to stop it right here because she clearly has no idea what she is talking about.
Clearly.
All right, we already know this about Sunny Holston.
I think that going forward, the convicted felon box on employment applications better be taken off, because if you can be the president of the United States, then you should not be prevented from employment in this country. Because I remember applying for my jobs as a federal prosecutor, and there was a box for convicted felons.
Okay, y'all. I know my Calibians ain't got time for all this because I don't have time for it. A bunch of sea hags complaining, ragging, dragging, and sagging all over the place, talking about civil rights. Girl, shut up. Girl, be quiet. I'm sick of you. And you was a prosecutor. You a old crazy old weirdo anyway. So let's go ahead and go on, y'all. We are going to review on weird, goofy AOC crashing out with her buck eyes. Ooh, her buck eyes. They spooked me. Her eyes are just too buck. They look weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and hear the D. Darkins show and his content on AOC crashing the hell out. Let's go.
So AOC has dropped her reaction to Kamala Harris losing this election. And let's just say it was unhinged. Kamala Harris aides and people in charge of her campaign are blaming Joe Biden for the loss. So why don't we start with the deranged AOC herself and what she had to say.
The fact of the matter is, you know, this race may not have been decided by any one individual factor, but misogyny is very, very real in this country.
Here's that word again.
As another widely known woman of color in office, you know, I knew that sexism and racism were real, but it was not until I got subjected to a national stage that I actually was shocked.
Okay, so let's just set the record straight. Again, Kamala Harris lost because she was a last-minute candidate. She was the weakest candidate that they could have put up, bar none, okay? She had a terrible record. She refused to answer questions. She hid from the media most of her campaign. So when voters came out and said, we don't know who Kamala Harris is, we don't know what she wants to do.
And that's just it. My brother here just broke it down, and that's the bottom line. It had nothing to do with this misogyny and this racist towards people of color. She was trash. She was not qualified. Okay, that's period. And that comes from a lot of us. We just looking at her, and she was not qualified. She didn't even earn that position that she was in as the VP. So what are you talking about, girl? Bye. Okay, you guys, we're going to keep on moving on. Shout out to the Darkins show. Come on, y'all, let's go next.
Rosie O'Donnell being afflicted with a terminal case of Trump derangement syndrome.
Okay, so how's everybody's nerves about this election? You know, let's say on a scale of 10 being can't think of anything else and may need some additional medication, I'm like at a 7. And I just think with all those people showing up for Kamala, I don't think it's as close as they're saying it is. The dumpster, the hate rally manager, that guy, the orange dumpster fire.
You know, these celebrities again.
Gosh, poor Rosie is so filled with hate. She can't even say President Donald Trump's name. That seems unhealthy.
Let's go.
But at least she
Finish
didn't
it off,
start
girl.
crying like JLo.
Oh,
I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional. But you know what? You know what? We should be emotional. We should be upset. We should be scared and outraged. We should. Our pain matters. We matter. You matter.
Is she talking to P. Diddy's victims there? What was that all about? Yes,
Girl, bye. JLo, J-Ho, that's what Jamie Foxx referred to her as. Girl, you just climbed that black soul pole all the way up to the top, girl, and then jumped off on Ben Affleck's pink pole, and then you're going back and forth. Girl, you don't know what you want to do. You go on the Latin pole. You done had 2 little bambinos by the Latin pole. Girl, bye. Keep your legs closed. Take a break for a while. All them dang mileage on that twat, girl. Be quiet. Fake old face. Look at that face. All kind of injections and Botox shot all up in her face. These people are crazy. We remember you, Jenny, from the block, when you had that old flat ASS on In Living Color as one of those dancers. Y'all remember the dancers on In Living Color? In Living Color. JLo was on there with her big old flat tail, flat wide tail, with her little funky fro. Her little curly fro. Girl, bye. You tried to blend in with white society so bad you don't know what to do. That's why he booted her behind. What up, Ben Affleck? Shout out to Sky News Australia. They stay on America's nutsack. Ooh, y'all just so obsessed with us. Okay? Y'all are just obsessed with America while y'all went over there and colonized Australia because you are not the Aboriginal Australian. So we're going to go ahead and still use your little footage. It's all good. So you're talking about Command Me. Let's go. The fake cosplaying black woman of America. Let's go. And you guys know she went to school in Canada from K through 12. So she's all over the place, you guys. So let's hear what they're talking about. We're just doing little clips from, YouTube channels that I can do a compilation, put it together on people crashing out and just going crazy over Kamala losing and Donald Trump winning the presidential election for 2024. Let's go.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. Every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
This administration has decided to vilify them and to trade on them for the sake of this president's medieval vanity project called a wall. There's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking.
We're going to just go ahead and see what the lefties losing it have on Miss Cardi B. They have some footage of her talking about she was never voting again. I done already gave my opinion and my words to Miss Cardi B, and what she needs to stay out of and what business she needs to mind is her own and that philanderous husband of her. Girl, that you didn't have 3 bambinos by. Girl, stop it. So we're going to go ahead and hear what this old goofball has to say. Stick to rapping, girl. Stick to what you do best. Rapping and hoeing. Oh no, you don't do that no more. That's what you was doing when you was drugging dudes and all that other stuff, bragging about it and having some trans person come and violate them and R-word them. Girl, that's not funny. That's not cute. Okay, so let's see and let's hear what Miss Cardi B is talking about. Come on, y'all, let's go.
Saying not too long ago, she was done with political endorsements.
I'm not endorsing no presidents no more, because we could fund 2 wars. We could fund 2 wars. Talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, we're not. We're going through some right now.
Well, yes, the Democrats heard that eloquence and said, we need her. We need her endorsing Kamala at a rally. And that happened earlier today. Only there was a little mishap with Cardi B's teleprompter, so we got this instead.
1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay, so I don't take lightly the call. Sorry, guys, I'm a little nervous. Guys.
Here's a rapper, and when she eventually did get that phone, the speech Cardi B gave was full of incoherent nonsense. Again, just like Kamala.
Trump says he's going to protect women whether they like it or not. Well, if his definition of protection is not the freedom of choice.
You know, that question.
If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are a small channel. We are trying to grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay, you guys, so we are going to wrap it up and wind it down. You know it's free to subscribe to the channel, y'all. Okay, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a like. Hit that like button on your way out the door. Push me through the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys be safe out there. And until the next time, we are out. Bye.